Hello and welcome to my video tutorial, and today I'm going to talk about ICMP, which is Internet Control Message Protocol. Basically, ICMP is using as a diagnostic command to diagnose network connectivity related issues, and basically we can test whether the data is reaching the intended destination in a timely manner. So now as an example, I'm gonna test the connectivity to BBC web server. So I have the reachability to BBC web server. As you can see, the server is responding to my ICMP echo request, and I have sent 5 packets. I have transmitted 5 packets and I have received 5 responses for those, and there's 0% of packet loss, and this is the total time for this transaction, and roughly takes 55 to 57 milliseconds for the round trip. And let's see, by pinging the Facebook server facebook.com, and it's also responding in the same way, and also there are no packet losses, and I have sent 4 packets and 4 packets has been received, and roughly the same amount of latency. And if I ping my gateway, it's slightly different because it's in the same LAN. I'm getting response within 5 milliseconds. So let's capture this traffic through Wireshark. When opening up the Wireshark, it shows all the interfaces, and we have to select the correct interface. So this is my wireless interface, as you can see here. Yes, this is my local IP address, and this is my interface. So I'm gonna double click on it, and it will start capturing all the traffic here, as you can see here. So as I'm gonna focus on ICMP today, I'm gonna put a filter as ICMP and enter, and then I'm gonna use the same ping command again to send ping traffic to ICMP traffic to BBC server. So as you can see in the behind, Wireshark captures all the traffic, ICMP traffic, which is originating from my host, and 192.168.1.6 is my source IP, and 151.101.28.81 is the public facing IP address of the BBC web server. And as you can see, if you drill down to ICMP protocol, ICMP, the type is type 8, and it has code of 0, and this is the checksum value. And also, as ICMP working on layer 3, it doesn't have any source or destination port numbers. So as you can see here, my source IP is sending an echo request to the BBC server, and the BBC server sends back the response as a echo reply. So let's see another scenario, and we'll go to terminal again. We'll play this out, and now I'm gonna show you a different story. support.paloaltonetworks.com. Sorry, it's a typo. support.paloaltonetworks.com. So as you can see, it's getting the public IP of Palo Alto Networks, support.paloaltonetworks.com, but there's no any response from that server. So as you can see, I have transmitted 17 ICMP packets, but I haven't received anything. So here it shows as 100% packet loss. And if we see this scenario in the Wireshark packet capture, it shows the my host has sent an ICMP echo request multiple times to the same destination which I showed you, 192.167.52.150 and it doesn't send any response. It doesn't mean that the web server is down or it's not accessible or whatever. In some scenarios, as a security reasons, some like as a security reason, some are blocking ICMP packets from the perimeter device, mainly from the firewall. So let me show you. Even though it doesn't send any reply, so I'm using the same support.paloaltonetworks.com, and this is the complete URL. So I'm gonna access it on the browser. So if I paste it here, and as you can see, I'm successfully landed to the web page. That means the web service is up and running. There's no any issues with the web service, but it doesn't allow ICMP packets to go through the Palo Alto Networks firewall. And also I have to tell that traceroute is also another command that uses ICMP, but unfortunately, as I'm using a Linux based Debian based operating system, it uses UDP packets to send test this. So I'm not gonna talk about that much. If I it shows the path, but it uses UDP. So as I'm talking about ICMP only, I'm not gonna focus on this. These are the traffic it sends as the trace route. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you have understood about ICMP, and thank you very much for viewing again.